Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with another package in the mail. Sorry I've been bringing up any videos lately, but I've sort of hurt my neck and shoulder and I'm having a lot of trouble dealing with it and working, and yes, it makes it very difficult to play games for a start. But anyway, I got this package that I've had coming for a while. It came surface mail, so it was delayed a little bit. I've got a knife for the bubble wrap. I won't hold it up because you can see straight through the bubble wrap and it sort of spoils the surprise a little bit. So one of them is a title I've been watching on eBay for ages. You know, it was at a price that I wasn't really prepared to pay. I mean, it was a title I definitely wanted. And another one came up, and it started at an auction price cheaper, and ended up going a little bit less than this one, and it wasn't as good a condition. So then I thought, oh, what the heck, it does complete, or you know, go towards completing part of a series that I'm collecting. And also, I was also spent on the fact that they decided to change it to an auction, made it a little cheaper, and nobody else bid. And they also auctioned some of their other stuff, and I got the other two for quite a reasonable price. So altogether with freight, it didn't end up, you know, adding up to too much. So without further ado, so it's another game technically in the Gradius series, and it is Parodius, and it's a boxed copy. So there's been a few loose copies going around. It's not too bad. It's a little, you know, plastic's a little dirty, but it's not ripped or anything. There's actually not very many screenshots on the back. There's the spine. So it's another one of these nice soft cases. It's a little dirty inside, and it is complete as far as all the loose bits and pieces as well. So we've got a Konami music catalogue, and an order card. Oops, there's one more bit to that, sorry. See, they actually released music CDs for most of the games, which is usually why you'll get a copyright hit if you put too much music from Konami games up on YouTube. So the manual isn't perfect only because it's got some stains from the staples, but other than that the manual's actually in pretty good. So it's the normal a little bit of additive colour but not full colour manual. And the cartridge though is in perfect condition. And the Parodius games are always fun, and at the end of the day, it's a shoot 'em up. So why wouldn't I want to get it, being a shoot 'em up fanatic that I am? So I am really happy getting this game and looking forward to giving it a play. Although, as I said, be warned, my right hand is pretty much useless at the moment, so don't expect the gameplay to be any good. Now this next one it was pretty cheap in the end, and it is boxed, and it did look pretty tatty on the picture, so I was umming and ahhing about getting it, and I thought, well, I haven't even seen a loose cartridge of this for a while, and even that, the last one I saw went for a fair bit. And I do remember this one back in the day. This is one game that suffered from not being quite as good as it could have been, but it was still fun to check it out. So it's Green Beret for MSX, and it's in a little cardboard out, that's why it's not in superb condition. So it's a little tatty, but it's still, you know, it's not too bad. Here's the back. Let's see if we can. Camera not going to play. It almost did it. Anyway, I'll go in real close so you can see the screenshots. If it even tries to focus. Right, we'll carefully open him. So no manual. It's just a cardboard holder in there. And the cartridge Right, so it doesn't actually have a top label. It's a little tatty. Sorry, I got a phone call there. So I'm looking at the label of this one. So I mean, it's all in all right condition. The actual cartridge is quite dirty. I might be able to clean it up a little bit. Doesn't have a top label. I don't know whether it ever did. It doesn't look like it's ever had a sticker on there. And the label's readable. It's just dirty. So probably didn't pay much for it. So I mean, seriously, this would be half the price of, or not even close to that, of what a loose cartridge was. And the next game, which I'm not going to be able to play directly because I can't read kanji, but it is another one in my collection of Ys games, and it is Ys 2. So Ancient Ys Vanished, the Final Chapter. Original edition in box. Now there are translated versions of this. So we'll be able to play those. So when you open it up, it's actually got a hardback book. It's in another one of those ones in a nice soft case. It has 3 discs. So we've got program, data, and user, which is where your save game goes. So it's an MSX2 title. So obviously expecting a disk drive and everything. Now let's have a look at the book that comes with it. So it's got a bit of introductory stuff there telling you how to load it up. And some keyboard instructions and navigation instructions. I mean, you can see like all your levels and your hit points and everything like that, and even your armors and shields and everything, all that's in English. So even inventory is in English. Actually, well, maybe more of this game's in English than I thought. I mean, not ever having played it, going through the different characters and things like that. Okay, sorry, my arm's hurting, I can't hold it up. Just might be some maps and stuff like that in here. Yeah, I mean there is some kanji in the game by the looks of it, but sorry, just showing that. I thought that was particularly, these are all the monsters you might encounter. Really well detailed. Pages and pages of them. Weapons and armour. Magic rings and magic items. I take it this is magic spells, I would say. And a bit of a character story. Lovely. Oh, and lots of I'll have to show you some more of these. These are really nice. All like watercolour and really nice. I mean, this is the style of manga that I really like myself. And it's not going to hurt to load this up and have a go and see whether we can get started on the original version, and then I can look at downloading a translated version to actually play. So it's really great getting this book and everything like that with it. So another good quality title for the Ys collection. So I have obviously I've got the Master System one, which is 1, and I have 2. Now I believe Ys 1 is on the MSX as well. I don't have that one. I've got Ys 3, which is Wanderers, and I have 2 and 3 on the PC Engine CD. Don't have a PC Engine CD, so I can't play that anyway. And once again, wouldn't be able to read the text. So it's just more a collection. I mean, you know, you get art like that or something like that, it's worth collecting the physical item, isn't it? So, alright, let's go and do some gameplays of those. I apologise in advance for probably what is going to be absolute rubbish gameplay, but my arm's not too crucial. But it'll be great fun. I mean, I have played Green Beret back in the day, so maybe some of that will come back. And Parodius I haven't played at all. Here we go with Green Beret. It has absolutely no music, which is unusual for a Konami title, and as I said, from memory, it was always a big disappointment. As you can see, the sprites are not very colourful. It's more like a Spectrum game rather than a title written by Konami. Alright, so you basically got to make your way along. To start with, you only have the ability to punch, and you're pretty much stuck with that until you can get extra weapons. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Saved by bad detection. That one wasn't, though. No, the damn guys that jump. Try going up. I can remember not being very good at this back in the day either when I had it in the store. Everybody was very excited about getting it. I was lucky. I'm not 100% sure how you fire the rocket, so I'm hoping it's the second button or something. Right, so we've made it to the first section here. Oh! The good thing, at least I get to start from here now though. I don't have the rocket launcher. You need to go up on top because you've got to get past those landmines. No, I forgot there was a green guy that jumps. So it's got very simple sound effects, very simple use of characters and sprites and everything, and is insanely hard. Alright, I'll only give a quick show. I mean, it is a good one to have back in the collection, and I'll play it a bit, but I'm not sure how much. Let's try the next one. Right, so next we have Parodius. I'll go straight in so we don't get in trouble with... I suppose we can a little listen to the music, I suppose. So it's got quite nice music. And a fair bit of an introduction sequence. I mean, obviously a bit of kanji there, so... but I'll just let go to the next one because it's got a bit of graphics. So we'll skip out of that. I'm not sure what the different modes are. We'll just have to have a bit of a play. But you come in and then you select the character you would like to play. So we'll just go with the Octopussy guy. I can't remember what his name is. And that plays very much like Gradius. So you just get the spinach of enemies. Oops, getting a bit too keen there. And it has similar patterns, so mix up this time. Right, so we've got different weapons for different ones, and you know, I mean, basically it's a parody of Gradius and with characters from other famous Konami series, and it just makes it more fun. Actually, I didn't want that first speed up. Saying I'm being careful, so F5 to continue. We better continue a bit because it's. I did pre-apologise for how bad I was going to be at this. At least I'm able to fire with my left hand. I seem to run a little slow, I will say. Protecting us against these leaping guys a bit. And I still fell for it. I'm desperately trying to get us out of the intro phase. Stick around. Penguins and oh, that's me. Oh, God, they're vicious. Well, there you go. So it's a very different Parodius game, and it's going to take me a fair bit of practice to try and get anywhere in it. So there's a quick look. Maybe when my arm's healed and I have some more practice, I can have another go at it. But you can play it all the different characters, and it's different for each one of those. It's an enormous ROM with lots of different characters in it. Right, let's see if we can load up Ys and see how far we get. Right, here we go with Ys 2. Obviously going to be a little difficult to play this if there's too much Japanese text, but we'll see how we go. Be interesting to watch the intro anyway. The art style is always very good. And so this is an MSX2 title, so it's able to take advantage of more colours on the screen at once. Loading. Screen. So we might be lucky in that on the user disk is some characters we can have a quick look at. Right, insert disk, I would say that is. Yep, good guess. But was it the data disk or was it the user disk? Right, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh, we run around fast. Yes, I mean it is an RPG, so we are going to run into the problem of encountering characters and then not knowing what in the world they're talking about. Inside a building, but as you can see, it's so it just uses horizontal scrolling there. And probably not going to be able to show you much without loading, finding a hacked version. It actually looks pretty good, plays pretty fast. Just seeing if I can find the way out. Obviously I've got no equipment or anything yet, so it's probably pretty silly trying to leave the village. Yes, well, without knowing what we're doing, we probably have to do some adventuring down in dungeons and things like that. But anyway, there's a quick look at it at this stage, and I'll see if I can get hold of the translated version and do a more in-depth gameplay later on. But, it's a nice little RPG that would have been great fun to play back in the day, and I'd love to have the time to go through it once I've worked through the other ones in the series. Alright, thank you to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.